everybody, and welcome back to Mod Driven. Today we're going to talk about 4 or 5 hidden features about the Mercedes key fob. You know, I was thinking, as advanced as the Mercedes is, this key fob must do more than just unlock the doors, right? Or allow you to get in the car when you walk up. And I was right. So let's dig into it. First, we're going to start with the hidden blade key, or the skeleton key. And this isn't unique to Mercedes. Most, if not all, auto manufacturers have this. So let's go ahead and take a look as to how to get it out of here. Of course, it's on the end. On the back, there is a little button or switch, whatever you want to call it, that you need to push. So depress that, and lo and behold, there is a skeleton key. But what do you do with it? You know, I was looking after I discovered how to get it out as to where you'd put it in. And I'm looking at the door handle over here, and there's nothing. There is no slot, no place that you put a key. So after a little research, because who would look, I discovered that right under here is a slot where the skeleton key fits so that you can unlock the door. Now, you might be wondering, well, why would you need to do that if you have the key fob? Well, let's say your battery goes dead and you need to pop the hood because you have to jump the car, charge the battery, change the battery, or whatever. You can't do it because the battery's dead in the car, or maybe even the key fob, who knows? So that's really the purpose of this, to be able to get in when it's locked. Now, or the battery's dead. Now, how to put this thing back in? I found it's easy if you depress that little button when you're trying to push it in. Maybe it's because it's so cold out here right now, I don't know. But you push the little button, slip it in, and then it should click. Just like that. Pretty simple. Next up, a cool little feature if you live in an area that's really hot, like where I live, and you drive a black Mercedes. You might want to roll the windows down before you get in. Maybe you're sitting in your office looking down on that gorgeous car. Who knows? But it's time to go home. It's 100 degrees outside. It's 200 degrees inside the car. Of course, you can open the windows using just the key fob. Now, what we're going to do, you're supposed to be able to, and I haven't even tried this myself, but you're supposed to be able to hold down the lock button and all the windows will go down, maybe even the sunroof. Let's check it out and see what happens. Check that out. There you go. Hold the button down and you'll notice everything has gone down. So now you're letting all of that hot air out of the car before you go jump in and fry yourself. Now, let's say the boss came in and says, you're not going home yet. You got to work a little overtime. Well, you can put them back up by holding down the lock button, and everything should go back up. Check it out. And there you have it. You didn't even have to leave your comfy office chair to be able to secure your Mercedes. Next up, let's say that you don't want all of the doors to unlock when you're walking up with your key fob. For security reasons, obviously. You only want the driver's side to unlock because you don't want any nefarious person to have access to the car. So this is pretty simple to set up, and you can do it on the key fob. What you do is you hold down the lock and unlock buttons at the same time, and you'll see a light flash across the top. Now, on the key fob, that is. Takes just a few seconds. Let's go ahead and try it, see if it works. And there you have it. Hopefully you guys could see it. It flashed right across the top. That means that now, when I hit this button, I'm the only one that can get in the car from the driver's side, or any other. As long as I have the key with me, I can go around and open the other doors. Now, if you want to reverse it, you do the same thing. Just hold down the 2 buttons, and it will light up at the top like it just did, and it will reverse that feature so that now every door unlocks when you hit the key fob button. Next up, and this is a thing that a lot of people seem to be concerned about these days, and that is somebody hijacking the signal from your key fob to your car so that they can get in and steal your car. Now, Mercedes has covered this. They have a way to disable the signal from the key fob so that somebody can't capture it that maybe is parked out in your driveway or out in the street or something. Now, to do this, it's pretty simple. You double tap the lock button to disable the feature, and you should have a little light up. So we're going to hit the lock button, and then it gave us a quick little flash. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was a little flash at the top. Now, what that does is it disables the signal so that nobody can hijack it and steal your car. Now, there's another way to take care of this if you don't want to do that, and that is a Faraday bag. If you're not familiar with that, that is it's like we'll call it insulation, but it's insulated with material that blocks the signal. In other words, it stops this key fob from sending out a signal to the car. And if you didn't know, the key fob periodically stays in contact with your car. It's always sending out a signal. So that means if somebody has the right equipment, they can hijack that signal. A Faraday bag stops it from leaving the bag, I guess. It's still emitting the signal, but it can't get out. Much like if you were to run in and throw your key fob in your refrigerator. You know, the metal from the refrigerator, that will stop the signal from getting out and people being able to grab it. Anyway, those are just a few things, a few hidden features about the key fob for the Mercedes-Benz that I wasn't aware of. A couple of handy little things, and it's good to know about that blade, just in case for some reason your battery ever does go dead. Now you can get inside, pop the hood, and get it fixed so you can be on your way. Leave a comment. Let me know if you knew about these things. I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about the Toyota Tacoma, and Rob Motive JT, all about the Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? And while you're at it, smash the subscribe button here too. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.